So this is dedicated to all the people who make us feel alone, and all the people who hurt us. I'm getting ready to go on a journey. And I'm planning on visiting quite a few national parks and national forests on this journey. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm excited for all the things that I am going to see. I'm planning on leaving this Monday. Today is Friday, December 27th, 2024. And I think my first stop is going to be the Badlands National Park. There's a boondocking location out there. And I've boondocked there 3 or 4 times now. After that, I want to climb. I guess it's more of a hike, but I want to go to the Black Hills and go to the highest peak in South Dakota again. I believe it's called Black Elk Peak. And it's about a 7-mile round trip. I did it back in August, I guess early September, and I loved it up there. It was just cool to be on top of a minor mountain. I think it's about 7,000 feet, but it was still really cool to be up there. It'd be cool to see it in the winter. And after that, I'm not really sure where the journey is going to take me. I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot of points of interest. There's one state in particular, multiple states actually, but there's one state in particular where there are at least 7 different places that I want to go and visit. So that's gonna be fun. I know I'm gonna at least visit that state. But other than that, it's just gonna be a really fun journey. I want to add a few more states to my belt buckle. I think I'm at about I think it's either 16, 17, or 18 states in total. I think it's probably like 16 states that I've been to. So it'll be really nice to add those to the list, or add a few more. I'm here at Newton Hills State Park right now in South Dakota. It's right on the Iowa South Dakota state line, and I've been walking here for the past year. It's a really beautiful place. There's a lot of hills, a lot of just Like behind me, there's this entire field of prairie. And then just in front of me, the whole state park just sort of opens up into just all these rolling hills, and in between the tops of the hills, there's a lot of different trees, and that's a really interesting contrast, or just something interesting that I've noticed since moving here about a year ago. Yeah, so like the trees just being just in the valleys. A lot of time, I mean, there are trees on the tops of the hills, um, but a lot of them, they end up in the valleys, and I don't know if that's because past trees have been like cut down, like that were on the tops of the hills, or if that's just how it's grown for some reason. But it's really pretty. It just like adds this contrast to the hills, which I really like. It's about 40 degrees now, and I'm getting ready to hike Blue Diamond Trail and probably a few other a few other trails that are connected to that. There's a lot of horse trails around here, or at least parts of the trail networks in this park are dedicated to horses. And I'm gonna take some drone footage, some pictures while I'm out, and we'll see what I find. Welp. I don't know what this is. But it's something that I notice quite often on hikes. I like the color, just this. I mean, it reminds me of the color of like a grape. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. But I've noticed the same color on the tops of a few trees before. That's a nice tree. Has a lot of moss. More mossy trees. There's something about mossy trees that just makes them feel ancient. What a lovely beard you have there, sir. I'm liking that. I should have brought a drink.